What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today I've got something that I've been dying to test out and share with you. This Anker Prime TB5 docking station. Now this isn't just a docking station, it's a 14-in-1 Thunderbolt 5 powered beast that claims to offer blazing speeds, clean aesthetics, and next-gen versatility. Whether you're a MacBook M4 power user, a creative pro, or you're someone who's just tired of dongle life, this could be the single most important upgrade to your desk this year. So let's break it down. Okay, so right out of the box, you'll notice two things. The first thing being that this docking station is surprisingly compact. And then two, that there is no external power brick. And that's because Anker engineered this with GaN-powered internal charging tech. So everything is packed right inside this sleek chassis. The aluminum finish feels super solid and super premium. And the ambient LED lighting gives it a modern vibe without overdoing it. Now, in the box, this docking station basically comes with a power cable, a 3-foot Thunderbolt 5 cable, and of course the docking station itself, which is pretty much everything you need to deck out your existing workstation. And what makes this dock special is its Thunderbolt 5 capabilities. So, why all the hype about Thunderbolt 5 in this docking station? Well, this dock is one of the first in the market to truly implement Thunderbolt 5, giving you up to 120 gigs of bandwidth. That's right, you heard that right. 3 times faster than Thunderbolt 4 and USB 4. In fact, this dock itself is equipped with a Thunderbolt 5 upstream port and 2 Thunderbolt 5 downstream ports, giving you the ability to connect and support up to 2 monitors delivering 8K quality at 60 Hz across both monitors. It also translates to faster file transfers, seamless support for external GPUs and storage arrays, and up to 140 watts charging, which is enough to power a 16-inch MacBook Pro under full load. In fact, I was able to transfer a 150 gig 8K video project using a Thunderbolt 5 SSD in just 25 seconds, which is completely game-changing if you're like me and work with massive video files. Now, aside from how nice the dock looks, this dock also comes with a total of 14 ports, including the 1 Thunderbolt 5 upstream port, as well as the 2 Thunderbolt 5 downstream ports. Also, an HDMI 2.1 port and a display port, as well as a 2.5 gig Ethernet port, and a USB-C 3.2 Gen 2 port, and 3 USB-A 3.2 Gen 2 ports capable of 10 gig transfer speeds, as well as 2 SD and microSD TF card reader slots, and then finally an audio in and out combo jack. Now, whether you're a video editor connecting to RAID storage, a designer working across dual high-res monitors, or a power user juggling a bunch of different devices, this dock turns your laptop into a full command center. In addition to that, it also includes an advanced active cooling system for optimal performance, and of course to prevent overheating, even under full load, which also means that it can handle anything that you throw at it. Now, for testing purposes, I did set this up with my MacBook Pro M4 Max, my studio display monitor, and an external SSD, and connected to my server. And this thing did not flinch. The monitor ran at a full 6K resolution, which is basically what I had to test this with, because my 8K monitor was connected at my office. And then file transfers were lightning quick, and charging kept pace at a full 140 watts, even while I was editing 4K footage in Premiere Pro directly from both my hard drive and my server, all while syncing project files in the background. This thing works like a champ. Now, what I love about this dock is how super quiet it is, and that's all thanks to Anker's Active Shield temperature technology, which keeps the dock cool using a built-in fan and strategically placed air vents. You'll find them both at the bottom and at the rear of the device itself. Now, the fan dynamically adjusts based on actual usage, and in my testing, I never even heard them. Not even once. Even during high-powered sessions with multiple devices connected to it. This thing is super quiet and has been super quiet for the past couple of weeks that I've been using it. In addition to that, I also like that this device features ambient lighting that responds to your activity for that extra touch of interactivity and polish. The design and the LED placement is super sleek, and it's completely modern, which really adds a nice touch to your desktop. So as you can see, the nice blue glow is soft but gentle, but is making a big impact to my desktop. And if you're someone that has a bunch of LEDs for your system, this is gonna fit right in. In addition to that, Anker also lets you stay future-proofed with firmware updates via the Dock Manager app, which auto-detects issues, updates the firmware, and gives you easy access to manuals, guides, and support. So you can be sure that this thing will last for a long time and continue to be relevant no matter what you connect it to. Now, that is actually something that no one really ever talks about, but it's definitely a huge win for long-term usability and enhancements, especially for future OS updates or compatibility fixes. Now, like I mentioned previously, I've been using this amazing little device for the past 3 or 4 weeks now. And overall, I want to talk about some of the pros and cons, starting with the pros. First, you've got next-gen Thunderbolt 5 performance, which is a first in a very small and compact package. Second, you've got built-in power, which means no annoying and tough to carry around power bricks or huge accessories. Third, you've got a massive 140 watt charging capability and the ability to connect several devices. And then fourth, it's built with silent intelligent cooling, which is great for pretty much any space. And then fifth, you've got a thoughtful compact design that simply looks amazing. And then finally, wide compatibility across Mac OS, Windows, Intel, and Apple Silicon. And then, of course, there are the cons, or at least things that I think you should think about if you're considering buying this. First, it's got a premium price tag at around $400, which I think accounts for a future-proof investment in a device that you definitely won't need to replace anytime soon. Second, full performance requires Thunderbolt 5 gear to fully maximize the benefits of this docking station. So if you've got older equipment or equipment that doesn't have Thunderbolt 5 and you purchase this, you might not be fully maximizing it to its full capability. And then third, something to consider but isn't really a big deal, there's no daisy chaining for older Thunderbolt 4 displays. So again, going back to having older equipment to not be able to fully maximize the power of this docking station. Still, if you're a creative professional, engineer, power user, or a multi-monitor enthusiast, this dock is definitely worth every cent. Now, who is this dock made for and who is the target audience? Well, this is for people who want peak productivity, minimalist setups, and maximum performance. If you're doing heavy workflows, 8K video editing, Unreal Engine development, 3D rendering, AI modeling, or you're someone who just wants the ultimate desk hub, this is definitely it. And yes, it works flawlessly with the MacBook Pro M4, which is what I use to test it, but it also plays nicely with high-end Windows Ultrabooks, desktops, and even select gaming laptops. And if you don't mind spending the money, it works with pretty much every other piece of hardware that I attach to it as well. Now, if you want to learn more about this amazing docking station or even purchase one for yourself, feel free to use my link in the description section below to pick one up for yourself. You definitely won't regret it. This is the next-gen docking station for people who demand more from speed, performance, and seamless design. Trust me, once you go Thunderbolt 5, you definitely don't want to go back. Anyways, I want to thank you for hanging out and checking out this review. Please drop a comment if you have any questions about compatibility or if you want to see this dock compared with other Thunderbolt or USB-C docks in future videos. And hey, if this video helped you out, hit that like button and subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss my next review. I'm Chris, and I'll see you in the next one.